Right, we are getting close to, I'm not even going to say being finished because I don't think such a thing ever exists when you've got a van. That's becoming clear. But the last video that I did of the van build update, which was where I stood by the back of the door with my red and blue hat on, and I said, the van's not working, I can't sleep at night, I need to rethink it. I've spent a lot of time thinking and not a lot of time doing stuff, although there is obviously massive changes in here. But I think time spent thinking and planning and then putting it into action has produced some really good results in here. And I don't mean visually, I just mean practically. Most important, practically. I haven't really cared much about what it looks like up until now. So what have we done that has made this a better place for me? So first of all, I can lie down. That's my head touching the back, and I've got about that much room at the bottom of my feet, so I can lie in this bed without a problem. The one thing that I realised when I went out last weekend is, although the bed is long enough, it's not wide enough. Thought about extending the bed, then I'd lose some space here. Already these cupboards, which we'll talk about in a minute, wouldn't open fully because of the way the bed was just before. So what I decided to do was make a pull-out bed. That's what we've got now. It does come out a little bit further. Got no legs on it, no supports on it, and I can put all my weight on it just because of the way that I've built it. If anybody wants to know, let me know in the comments and I'll give a video on how I built the bed. I've also put some little Hessian handles on here. We'll have a look at those in a minute when we look at the drawer that I've built, because I am incredibly proud of the drawer that I've built. What I decided to do, first of all, in the last video I think I showed I had these pull-up things. They've gone now. I don't have pull-up hatches anymore. I've gone for drawers, custom built drawers, and it's a big challenge for me to do that. So let's have a look at that now. Well, that's weird. That's really weird. So yeah, I've gone for a pull-out drawer, which is a dump drawer. In here I've got Amika's bed, which is a dog bed from Amazon. It basically goes out across the front seats. I've got a front cover for the window, which goes outside, stops the frost, and also blacks the cab out. And then I've got my sleeping bag. I've gone for the sleeping bag because the quilt is too big for the bed, and it was just doing my head in trying to do something with it in the daytime. So, and once I finish the sleeping bag, I can just stuff it in here. I have got the stuff sack for it, but then the headache to get in, as anybody will knows. She's got a sleeping bag, and then I can just take Amika's bed down, take the cover off the front windows, pack it all in. There's still tons of space in here, and then I just close it up. Those are the Hessian handles that I was talking about. I think they look quite nice for now. I've got my light switch on here because I just cannot figure out how on earth I can fit it to anywhere else in my van. Every time I've tried, it's been an impossible task. So I really like it here, and you know, you think you just put a hole in it and it would just go there, but it doesn't. It falls out. The two screws that are in it screw into a back box, which when I've tried to do it, it just doesn't work. I don't even want to talk about it because it's caused me a massive amount of stress, and I've ended up just putting it on the floor now. So that's where it's going to be, and that's where it's going to stay until I work out a solution. Otherwise I go back to them little black things, which just look awful. We've got a pull-up table, which I really like. Amika uses the pull-up table all the time. She likes sitting here looking out the window when the window blind isn't on. She sits there doing the craft work. She's got a little tray here of her little craft stuff, so she'll be making things like, as you can see, these little picture stuff. She loves doing stuff like this. The last time we went away, she did a little van picture, which is pretty cool. So yeah, she loves craft. That's her thing, and I love that she loves crafts. She's not into computers or, you know, all the nonsense that loads of kids are into. So I like this little table. In the morning, I wake up from my bed over there. I'll get all the let's just close this down. I get all my my drone out. I get my phone put up here. Everything that I want for the day sitting on here. Drone's prepared, ready to fly if the weather's good. And then I get into this little cupboard here, which you probably can't see, but I've got a cupboard here. In fact, let's move the camera around so you can see. And this is my, what I call my morning cupboard. So Amika's would be asleep. I open up this little cupboard. By the way, these cupboards are from IKEA. No, they're not. Why did I say that? They're from B&Q. And they're the I bought the carcass, and then you just choose what colour door you want. And I got these little, whatever they're called, copper brushed, alloy, whatever, doorknobs from the same place. So yeah, this is my little morning cupboard. So basically I'll sit here in the morning, I get my coffee out, I make my coffee. In here I've got breakfast cereal, Amika's cereal. In this one we've got all the pans. I've got another pan that's in the house, I need to put back in here. A toothbrush and toothpaste. So everything we need from the morning is done from here. And I usually do myself first because she's still asleep. I'll get outside once I've had my coffee. You've probably seen on my videos, I'll go for a little walk, and then I throw the drone up and we get some nice good footage of where we are. I like doing that. That's really my thing. It just wakes me up, makes me feel alive. So I need stuff like that in my life. So everything from that moment works. And just generally, there's so much more room. Like, just look how much room there is compared to before. There is so much more room. You know, you can put your feet up, you can sit over here. You probably can't see me, but you can put your feet up over here. There's literally 3 seats here, but you could probably fit 4 people on here, not that you ever would. The other day I was sitting here doing something on my laptop, and Amika was sat there lying down watching a movie on her tablet. There's just so much more room. It's such a change from when we went to Scotland, so it's working, and we're both enjoying it. I've also changed the cladding colour. I've used some Ronseal dark oak wood stain, and it's got 2 coats on it, and it's come out a really nice colour. I'm really happy with that. It's always a worry, I suppose, when you've got all those different colours in the shop and then it says use 1 coat or use 2 coats, or you maybe need a 3rd coat, and you just think, oh Jesus Christ, I don't even know what colour this is going to end up as. So I just went for it, I didn't think about it, bought a colour I like the look of, put it on, and it's actually come out what I would say perfect, and I'm really happy with it. So we put wood on the back, we've now got wood on the walls, and I've also done the side door as well, so that's got it on. And another thing to note as well is the window blinds, which I'm sure you've seen before. Let's talk about those, because how were they made? Double thickness cardboard, and if you don't know what that means, cut a piece of cardboard. In fact, I've got a piece here, just found it by chance as I was talking about it. You might be able to see that that's double thickness. It's got 2 layers of card, and then I've spray glued the foil wrap on one side, spray glued it on the other side as well, so it's double-sided. And card's an insulator because it's obviously traps air between it, so it's not Celotex by any means, and it's certainly not rock wool, but it does act as a mild insulator. It's certainly better than just a piece of bubble wrap. Foil bubble wrap. Oh my god, is it bedtime yet or what? Nearly. So that works really well. You can actually notice the difference. It doesn't, you know, it's not going to stop the heat or anything, but leaving the van, but it certainly stops the cold draft coming in, which is its purpose. The other purpose is stops people being able to look in the van when we've got the light on. So that's good, and it just keeps the light out as well if it's getting light early in the morning, so we don't want to wake up. So because that works so well, I've gone and done it for the front as well. So we've now got them on the front windows and the side windows, and I can see a little gap there. No, nightmare. Oh well, that'll do. They cost me 0 pence because it was all leftover foil. So that's good. So that's pretty much where we're at with the van at the moment. I'm pretty happy with it. The other thing to note as well is we have painted all the metalwork in the van black. Now sadly it comes off, which really stressed me out because I spent ages painting it. And it was supposed to be direct to metal paint, so if it's direct to metal, surely if you paint on paint, it's not going to come off. But yeah, it's coming off and we're not thinking about it. We're not going to worry about it because it's not important. The actual plan is to carpet it anyway, so it's not the end of the world. So we'll just leave it as it is for now, and we just won't speak about it. We'll just forget that it's coming off, and every time I look at it, it frustrates me. So that's where we're up to. That's the end of this video. I hope you liked it. If anybody has seen anything in here, they've got any questions about, stick a comment below, ask any questions, tell me what's rubbish, tell me what looks good, and tell me what you would do different, or if you've got any solutions for any of the problems I've got, like this bloody paint, which we're not going to talk about, then please leave a comment and let me know, and I won't respond because we're not going to talk about it. That brings us to the end of it. This weekend, we're going away. In the last video, I said I was never going to go to a campsite. Amika has not stopped talking about campsites since then. So we've decided to go to a campsite. But there is a compromise. On Friday, we're roughing it. We're going to go to the Forest of Bowland. And I found an awesome little park up. I hope I can get there. And I hope that we're okay to stay there and we don't upset anybody. So if I can get there, it's right on the river. The doors will open up onto the back of the river. And there's all like trees around us and stuff like that. So we're going to stay there on Friday, come back here on Saturday, go to the holiday park, probably have a few beers. Amika will do some dancing, and we'll do a bit of biking, and I'll try and get a bit of running done as well while I'm there. And we'll get the drone up. Right, if you like the video, please, please, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. It really helps the channel. We really need to get up to 1,000 subscribers. That's the aim of this year. So please, please, please subscribe. And it makes Amika happy every time we get a subscriber. You won't believe how happy she gets. Every morning she comes downstairs. Have we got any more subscribers? Yes, 1. Wow! She goes absolutely mental. So subscribe. She'll be grateful. Right, thanks guys. Bye-bye.